Hey, everybody.
Welcome
back. It's Saturday night.
It sure is, and we have a great show for you again.
We do today.
Absolutely.
It's actually about trinket boxes, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, by what's up on our head.
No,
of course. We, are doing a show on hard hats because there are some out there that are worth some big bucks, and we want you to know which ones they are so you can find them. And if you're new to our channel, I'm Dustin. This is my fiancée, Michelle. We are full-time resellers, and we cross-list via list perfectly on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And we love what we do, so we have a YouTube channel about it. So thanks for joining us, guys. We appreciate your support. And well, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it because this is a really interesting show. I have a little bit of history for you guys about hard hats.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, so Edward Bullard yes, it took me a minute. I had to look at that one. Actually patents the hard hat in 1919, and it was originally started out, well, a couple different things, but mining. For miners.
Okay.
And so he made the helmet. It worked for the miners, and then it just spread across through all different industries. And it became really, really popular and really like mandatory to wear in the 1930s because there was a big boom of building. And the Hoover Dam and the Golden Gate Bridge were two of the projects that hard hats were first used on.
Wow.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that's totally interesting. So like around like the Industrial Revolution, there's need for safety and all that. So that makes a lot of sense. That's really cool. Thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So we're going to show you that there's actually collectors out there that are going to pay some good money for these, as well as some people that may just want to look cool sporting some retro gear, while they're on the construction site.
I could ride my bike in this.
You probably could. I mean,
it's not very aerodynamic, though.
No, I would not say it. But, they sit a little on top of your head, so yeah, probably not good for biking. But they're really great for, things falling on your head when you're at the construction site or in the mining field. So let's do some examples on this because
let's find out.
Yeah, you know how we love to go to the unofficial price guide, which is the eBay sold listings. And we're going to go ahead and search for vintage hard hat helmet. Now, those are the only keywords we're going to search for. And we're going to see that there are 1,100 results on eBay right now. So we're going to scroll down really quickly, and we're going to see how many have sold from highest to lowest. And we're going to see, let's try that again. So we're going to see that 372 have sold, giving it about a 1 in 3 sell-through rate. So, not the craziest, not the best, but still, that is actually pretty good because some of these can go for some serious cash, like this commercial hard hat diving helmet. Now, this is something that probably only going to see one of here, but it went for a lot of bids and for $800. I mean,
that's awesome. I don't know what else to say.
I know. I would love to just put that on my head just to see what it felt like. And
it looks heavy.
I know. Could you imagine being underwater with that thing on your head?
I guess you'd sink pretty fast.
Yeah. Wouldn't need a diving belt for that if you had that on.
Gosh. Okay.
Awesome. So we're going to scroll down some more here, and we're going to see something that we're going to see a little bit more of is the MSA. Now, that's one of the brands that also, mostly did mining is what I'm seeing here. And we're seeing these really old vintage lanterns on these ones. How cool is that?
Yeah, for the mining, right?
And, these were worn down in mines, for, how long. Just like the history of these is like amazing, I think.
And that's why they're collectors.
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody wants that on their shelf. That looks so cool.
It's
right?
so cool. Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're in the industry.
And maybe someone in your family way back was a miner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here's another one by the MSA brand. This is a low vein skull guard, and I believe that's one of their sort of trademarks, the skull guard MSA. And this one is also for coal mining. And this one for 40 bids, $522.
That's wow. Yeah.
I know, right? So that means there's collectors out there that want this bad. I mean, for
they're
$500
for it,
right?
Yeah,
exactly. Now, here is a name that you mentioned very early on in the show, honey, Bullard. Now, that is one of the more popular brands that you're going to find out there. Again, he pretty much patented the hard hat And there are certain models out there that are worth a little bit more. And we're going to go over this orange example very closely. We'll actually zoom in on that one in a little bit here. But we're going to look at some more. Just scroll out the hard hats, going from high to low price here. Here's another Ed Bullard that's in a silver. $375, guys. Got some rust on it. It's got a big dent right there in the forehead. I mean, wow, $375. So yeah. Let's see, another MSA brand again that went for 26 bids. This one looks more like a baseball cap.
It almost
sort of
looks
style.
like a motorcycle hat, like the more modern motorcycle caps.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's cool. I like
agree.
that.
I would agree. Yep. And this one in particular here, this MSA brand, throw this on auction when you find this one, because people are bidding this thing up. There, no question, you're going to get at least $330 for this particular one.
Yes.
So let's keep going down. Here's another one. It's just yellow by the same brand, MSA.
I imagine like digging through like grandpa's old barn, you know, and finding one of these cool things like this, because you would find it probably in, you know, an estate sale, probably, right? Yeah,
an estate sale in the garage, maybe even thrift stores, you know, perhaps the local marketplace even, you know, like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, something like that. Here's another Ed Bullard that's silver. And it is like a full brim one, so almost like it looks like a safari hat or something.
It looks like one of those little things that swim in the ocean, and they have a tail.
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. Like a devil ray or something.
Yeah, and they're hard. Yes. They're cute. Yeah. Oh,
cool. Well, maybe maybe that's what they're named after or something.
Cute.
Here's another one of those baseball cap style looking ones that are selling for at least, you know, $250, $300, maybe depending on the condition. Here is one right here, another Ed Bullard hard boiled. Now that's sort of like his maybe trademark or how they made them. They were hard boiled. I know you have a different theory on hard boiled.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I thought it was the hard boiled that looked like a hard boiled egg.
And they do.
And he's like, Michelle.
No. That's sort of like.
You're like, okay, honey.
No,
okay.
that's I guess their trademark or how they made it basically. But I totally get that it does also look like a hard boiled egg.
It does.
Absolutely. And here's another MSA, one of those styles going for around $250 again. Again, here's another Bullard hard-boiled fiberglass going with bids for $220. Oh my gosh, guys, that's pretty crazy.
Wow.
We're going to do just a little more scrolling. We see, you know, that these are even going into $200. And when we continue to scroll, they're going to go all the way down to $20. You know, something that's worth picking up for $1 and reselling, because these really don't take very long at all to list and store and ship, honestly.
No. So I have a question though, too, please.
Sure.
How do you find the name of the model?
Okay.
And then how can, I mean, this, I feel like this needs to be, look how colorful mine is. Oh, don't be jealous. It feels like it needs to be
just like tightened a bit. Okay.
So how do you know?
Okay. So actually, honey, you actually have a Bullard model on your head. It looks very similar. So when we found this, I was very excited. And then when you, oops. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
So when we take it off, you have wonderful hat head there.
Helmet head. Talk about helmet head here.
Right. So as you can see in here, this is how these are adjusted. Some of these have like a knob, like a dial that will loosen or tighten them very easily. This one has like that you find like on a baseball cap, you know, you just unstrap the things. Now these suspension things may or not be in the hard hat. And if you're going to sell them, just make sure to say that, you know, the suspension's not there, whatever. Usually these are one size and it's the suspension that size is in.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, there is sizes in here, which it'll tell you how big it is as well. But if you want to look at the model number, let's see if we can actually show you that here. You're going to find it right here. You see this is a model 3000. Yep. It says Bullard. So we looked this one up, and this particular model, you know, it's not the $500-$600 model. It's more like the $20, maybe $30 model, depending on the color. That may make it more valuable to the collector. Or let's hear it. So we'll just twist it nice and tight for you. There you go. How's that?
Sweet. It feels great.
Perfect.
All right. I'm ready to go.
Yes, with your Bullard Model 3000.
Ready.
So, and this one right here actually is a Tough E brand. That's pretty good, right? I mean, that's pretty good. So, and then it has a model number on there. It's sort of not in focus right now, but you can sort of see how you will find out how much these are going to be worth. You just type in the model number, of course.
That's easy.
Yeah.
And they're easy to ship too.
They really are super easy to ship because they're not going to break. I mean, these are made to withstand like some serious impact. I don't recommend putting them in like a poly mailer. You probably could and get away with it, but you know, just throw them in a box slightly larger.
I wouldn't poly mail. You're cute.
Right. Oh, hey, Don and Dad. My dad are tuning in. Hey, guys, welcome. Thank you. So the egg-shaped ones, are they made for people with egg-shaped heads?
I know. I don't know. I was having a moment. I don't know anymore.
Let's see. My dad said that you don't need one because you broke your arm and didn't hurt your head. That's true. In my skating days, I broke my arm a couple of times, but I really didn't need a helmet. So that works out. Thanks for bringing all that up. Oh my gosh, back in the skating days. Yep, I wore a helmet most of the time. So definitely not one of these because you just fall right off while you're, jumping on handrails and stuff and, vert ramps and whatever. But yeah, so that is one example of one of the really good ones. Now let's just check these out here because we have, I'm going to show you, or we're going to show you some more examples of the Bullard hard hats here. We're going to show you the model number 502 in particular, because that's the one that brings some serious cash.
That's the one you want to remember, 502.
When you find 502, you are in luck because look at this right here. Less than 750 on this one. $736 for this sort of like mint green color.
Oh, it's like a Tiffany's turquoise almost. Okay. That's why.
It may be because the color, $736 for this one hard hat, guys.
Wow.
Yeah. There's another sort of mint green one, RCA branded with a name actually, Dave Copeland.
Wow.
Yeah. So that one for less than $600 with a logo on it. Again, Bullard model number 502. Here's just original blue colored.
That looks like yours.
It does sort of, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately it's a Tuffy brand and it's not model 502. So it's only worth like $25 or something. But even still, this blue one here, that is a model number 502. It looks to be in really great shape from this picture. $500, guys.
Wow. I do really like the shape. It has such soft edges on it. That's what makes it so pretty. It's like a wave.
Maybe that's why all the guys liked it back in the day too.
Yes.
Who knows?
Who knows? That's wavy. The cars were wavy too.
Yeah, totally. So here's that orange one we're going to look at next. Here's one that has a police, maybe a iron worker or police force like riot gear or something. Cool. I don't know, right?
The police one, yeah, like that one.
Totally. So let's look at this Bullard one a little closer. Actually, we're going to see that they don't need to be in great shape actually for these to sell for like a really great price. Let's see. I think it's actually, yes, this one here. Okay, so here's the orange one that we've seen a couple of times. This one actually has a label on it. Mr. John Curtis wore this back in the day. And,
very cool.
Right? It even had a logo, like a sticker that they took off. You can see there's lots of chips. There's lots of
little dings and
dings and paint speckles and whatever. But this thing still sold for $500. It did have the suspension in there.
It's nice that it was that cloth.
And we're seeing that the adjustable size is 6.5 to 7 5/8 on this particular suspension. Here's the hard boiled that you're seeing, honey.
For the egg-shaped head. People.
Right.
I'm hiding mine under here.
Oh, it even says right here, 3 beads and lightning streak on safety hats and caps, and the words hard boiled are trademarks of E.D. Bullard.
Yep.
Cool.
That was 1919. They patented that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, so cool, right?
Yeah, totally.
And you can see this sort of like leather and canvas here is still in good shape.
Yes. We were discussing that earlier.
Yeah. And then let's see. So we have just $500, guys, for an orange one that has a bunch of stuff on it.
A man's name and dings and dangs and all that whole thing. It has life to it. We like to say that it's seasoned. And
that's what may be appealing to some of the collectors as well, is that it was used. There's some history there.
There's a story. I love stories. I love the history stuff.
I know, right?
Such a nerd.
No, it is so interesting.
It is.
Let's look at a couple more examples here, because this one is an MSA, again, the MSA brand. And this was one that was probably used in the mines, obviously, with this really cool lantern on front. So we're going to take a little closer look at that, because, my gosh, I want one of these.
That's pretty cool.
I wasn't even a miner. You know what I mean? This is just something cool to like put on your shelf.
Well, hang them on the walls. I mean, I love the colors of some of these. I can just imagine a wall with all these just cool different types of helmets in different colors. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely. I mean,
we should start doing that. But you were right about the inside. I think it's so much more comfortable when it's leather and canvas.
Absolutely
on the inside, right?
For sure.
These these are plastic under there. It's not uncomfortable or anything, but it's not certainly not leather.
Yeah. But you see, and as you see here, like in the lantern, there wasn't even a bulb or anything. So this is not even in working condition. It's just really cool. And you see like behind the thing here, it says Comfo Cap. MSA.
The Comfo Cap.
That's what it was called. It must have been really comfy for those miners.
It's cute. The Comfo Cap.
Comfo Cap. You're right.
Yeah.
So
hard boiled.
The Comfo Cap and the hard boiled eggy head. So we have one more brand we'll show you here.
Yes.
And then we'll let you get back to whatever you're doing tonight. We really thank you for joining us this far in the video. We hope this is giving you a good idea on some things here. This is another brand here, McDonald.
We were laughing, McDonald T.
McDonald T.
Like, you know, Model T.
It does sound like Model T.
But anyways.
So MSA we're finding here is for Mine Safety Appliances Company. That's what that stands for. This one here is, of course, you know, like certified model. It has not the leather, whatever in here, just more of a modern shape. Looks like this one is from the 80s. It even has, as you can see here, some permanent marker on there. And this one sold for $80. Oh, it's got a bunch of, you know, this must be the whole group or something.
Cool.
But the silver color, again, you know, $80. Just go ahead.
Silver colors are really cool.
Yeah, right. Just go ahead, look up the the maker, the model number, just like a car, and type it on into eBay. Yeah, type it into eBay, see what you got. And if you got a Bullard Model 502 in just about any shape, you got
then
good payday.
Then you're gonna take us out to dinner. No,
yeah,
just
right. Oh my gosh, right? Oh my God.
You find one of those.
Yeah, let us know, guys, if you've ever found any of these types of hard hats, some of the really good ones, the Bullard 502. Drop it down in the comments. We want to hear about it.
Yeah.
And we want to hear it next time you find something really fun. And my gosh,
thank you so much for spending another Saturday with us.
We really appreciate it. Whether it's you're watching us on the replay, we appreciate every view that you guys bring our way, and comment and like and everything like that, and share. You guys, some of you guys have sent super chats in the past. We are so grateful for that, guys. Oh my gosh, we just we can't believe it. And,
it keeps us motivated.
Oh my gosh, guys, right? It keeps us bailing water. That's you know what I mean, when it comes to YouTube. So
we cannot wait to see you, speaking of YouTube, on YouTube. Whoa, I'm losing my hat this week, couple more times.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna see
Tuesday, Thursday.
And then
and Saturday night, of course, again, for another informative show. Hopefully this is helping you make some more money, guys. That's exactly why we're doing this.
Have a great week, you guys, and we will see you next Saturday.
Yes, we will. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Hats off to you.
Hats off.